into Costing, Chapter 13, Standard Costing.
Hope you guys are ready and we can start. Look at the question, everyone. A company produces a product X. Company produces a product X using the raw material A and B. Standard mix of A and B are 1:1. And there is a standard loss of 10% of input. That means if you give 100 as an input, you will get 90 as the output. You are required to compute the missing information indicated by question mark based on the data given. Standard price they have given 24.30. Actual input they have given. For A they haven't given, for B they have given. Actual output they haven't given how much. That is the good part here. They haven't given how much is your actual output. Next, good part in the sense which makes question baddie. Actual price 30 question mark. Standard quantity they haven't given. If they give standard quantity, easily you can find out actual output. How? Standard quantity means standard for actual only, no? If they have given standard as 100, then you know that actual output should be 90. They haven't given. Yield variance 270 adverse. Mix variance they haven't given. Usage variance they haven't given. Price variance they haven't given. Cost variance for A they are telling 0. For B question mark. Total 1300 adverse. Go through the question once, just have a glance at it, then we are going to start. Shall we proceed? Hello. Now, listen everyone. Don't talk, concentrate. Very important, very important, very important. If you miss a point, then you will miss the question. Concentrate. A, B. What and all information we want generally whenever the question is having the unknown numbers? Standard quantity, standard price, standard quantity into standard price. Actual quantity, actual price, actual quantity into actual price, and RSQ. Correct, no? Now, quantity in kgs. I'm just showing you different type of presentation. That's it. You can write there on the kgs, or you can mention quantity in kgs, whatever it is. Now, standard quantity we don't know. Standard prices 24.30. Sir, but that is standard for standard, no. Per kg, how it will matter? Whether standard for standard or standard for actual. Standard quantity into standard price, let it be. Actual quantity they are telling B 70. Actual prices they are telling A 30. That's all. That's all. Correct now? Sorry. Now, what we can do? Cost variance we know, but also we know that cost variance of A is 0. That means standard cost of A and actual cost of A are same. So whatever the variance is there, everything is of B. Now listen everyone. Here there are no information as our practical problem number 3 or 4. 3. 4 only we eliminated to the question, no? 3. In 3 there was proper standard cost information. Here standard cost information itself is not there. So shall I take the standard quantity for actual output as X? Okay. And what is the ratio between A and B? Can I say 0.5x, 0.5x. Can I say 0.5x, 0.5x? Yes, done. Now, standard quantity into standard price. Can I say 12x? 15x. Can I say total is 27x? Yes. Actual quantity of A we don't know. Shall I take it as A? Now, actual quantity into actual price of A. Can I write it as 30A? Actual price of B I don't know. Shall I take it as B? Actual price would be 70B. Now, listen. Cost variance, let me not write 30A plus 70B. Instead, what I will do, they have told cost variance is 1300 adverse. That means your actual is 1300 more than standard. So can I just write it as 27x plus 1300? Our actual is 1300 more than standard. So standard is 27. So can I write 27 plus 1300? Okay. Also they have given yield variance information. So that also we can use. So shall I write total of my actual quantity is A plus 70. Can I write? Now my question is, what is RSQ? RSQ is total of actual in standard proportion. So standard proportion is 1:1. So can I write it as 0.5A plus 35? 0.5A plus 35. Now let's see, using this information what and all we can do. First information available, cost variance of A is 0. Cost variance of A is 0. That means can I say standard cost of A is equal to actual cost of A? Yes. So can I write 12x is equal to 30A? Can I write 12x is equal to 30A? Can I write x is equal to 2.5A? Now, one information is taken from the given data. Anyone, any doubt in this? No? Shall we proceed now? Okay. Next, one more information given is standard cost, cost variance is 1300. If that is not from A if it is 0, everything should be from B only. Then can I say standard cost of B is 15x plus 1300. That will be your actual cost. Can I say this way? Then this is one more equation. Let it be. Or let me simplify it further. We'll try to get one unknown number at least. X shall I replace with 2.5A? So 15 into 2.5 plus 2.5A plus 1300 is equal to 70B. 37.5A minus 70B is equal to minus 1300. Let it be one more question or one more equation. Okay. Now What else information they have given? One more information they have given is yield variance. So whatever possible, we should try to get it from yield variance now. What is the formula for yield variance, guys? Seriously. S for standard quantity, R for S for is equal to. Now listen. As I have written SQ minus RSQ, if it is adverse, it will be negative. Favorable, it will be positive. However, if you have written RSQ minus SQ, then RSQ is more than SQ means adverse. Then adverse will be in positive. Favorable will be in negative. That depends on how you write it. Now, and they are not telling it only for A or B, for both A and B. First for A. Guys, for A, what is the standard quantity? 0.5x minus, what is the revised standard quantity? 0.5 A plus 35 plus 35 into standard price of A, 24. Can you simplify it and tell me? 0.5x into 24, 12x. Correct, no? Minus 0.5a into 24, 12a, minus, because 35 if I am bringing out, it's minus only, minus 35 into 24, 840. Let it be. We'll go. Only, not only A. We have to take B also. Wait for it. Now, B. What is the standard quantity? 0.5x minus revised standard quantity 0.5a plus 35 into 30 is the standard price. If you want to write it, we can write is 15x minus 15a minus 1050. Now, total of A plus B is equal to your yield variance. Correct, no? So, that is 12x minus 12a minus 840 plus 15x minus 15a minus 1050. That is equal to yield variance. How much they are telling? 270 adverse. That means our minus 270, because we have taken standard minus RSQ, not RSQ minus SQ. Understood? Done. Now 12x minus 12a minus 840 plus 15x minus is equal to minus 270. 12x plus 15x, 27x minus 27a is equal to minus 270 plus 1050 plus 840. 1620. Now we know x is equal to 2.5a. So 27 into 2.5a minus 27a is equal to 1620. So 27 into 2.5a. Sorry. Sir, I have to answer the recorded students. 1620. Then next up 40.5 a is equal to 1620. A is equal to Rupees or quantity? A is quantity, right? A is equal to 40 kgs. A is equal to 40 kgs. We got A as 40. We got A as 40. Now 40 into 30. 1200. One more information we know. Standard cost is equal to actual cost for A. So this will also be 1200. There was some quantity, I multiplied that with 24. That gave me 1200. That means this should be 50. 50 into 24, 1200. If that is 50, this also should be. If that is 50, this should be 50 into 30. 1500. If that is the case, this will be 2700. If this is 2700, this should be 4000. If that is 4000, this should be 2800. If that is 2800, this should be 40. Sugar crush. That was, in sugar crush. 1. Done. Sweet. Done. With that, we have all the information now. This will be 110. This will be 110. 55. 55. So if you are able to do that, then automatically everything will be done. Next one. Listen. In this, actual output. So actual input is how much? 110. Actual output is how much? How to derive that? Guys, what do you mean by standard quantity? Standard quantity for actual output. Standard quantity for actual output. I don't know actual output. Shall I take as A? How do you arrive at A? Standard quantity minus 10%, right? That is equal to actual quantity. Yes or no? Now, standard quantity I know 100. 10% of that 10, that is equal to 90. Actual quantity is 90. May I know the actual loss then? Actual output actually. This is not 10. You have given actual input of 110. You got actual output of 90. That means your actual loss is 20. That means in the 10 is normal loss, other 10 is. Got it? So using that remaining information, whatever you want, you can fill using this table. One of the craziest question, nice question. Hope you guys understood. Pakka. No. Take picture number 1. Standard quantity means what? Standard quantity for actual output. Now, you know standard quantity is 100. So, standard loss is minus 10%, 90. So, can I say my actual output is 90? Because my actual output is 90, that's why standard became 100. Otherwise, if actual output was something else, I would have taken standard as something else. Now, extra question, sir. With their consent. Where were we? 90. Now, actual input is 110. This will be picture number 2. Team is so concerned. You guys are hungry. Support team. Yeah. It's not like my college super like, student welfare officers who used to hit. Picture number 2 again. Why not, madam? Hardly I showed it for 30 seconds. My bad. We are still in 1970s. It takes a lot of time to take photo. Please do it as homework. This is much more priority compared to your practical problem 3. So priority is for homeworks, practical problem 4, no need. Instead of that, you do this, then 3, then 2, then 1. Tomorrow I am going to Check the homework, that is also there. Plus we are going to start with employee cost variance. Bye bye, thank you.